Welcome to Bedford North Lawrence High School. Tonight, the Jasper Wildcats in their season finale taking on the Bedford North Lawrence Stars. The Wildcats at 8-13 against the Stars, who stand at 9-11. Hello, everybody. I'm Craig Schneider, along with Jason Stamm and Jeremy Marcos on the video. And Jason, this is really season finale, I guess, for both these teams. Actually, Bedford had a game against Scottsburg scheduled, who's in their sectional, and they actually are not going to make that game up. So this is their last game and their senior night, so they've had all that celebration. And it's a Bedford team that started out, they were 8-5 going into the later part of January, but then lost 6 straight, and against some really good teams, I mean, including Jeffersonville and New Albany, who are both in their conference. But finally got on the winning track the other night, winning that ball game 83-61. But it's senior night. I don't care how a team's playing. That's always going to be a big battle for a team like Jasper coming into a place like this tonight.
Yeah, you're right. Obviously, senior night, it's an emotional night for everybody involved. So from Jasper's standpoint, it's just another basketball game, and that's the way we need to treat it. And we need to treat it as we need to do what we need to do to get better and be ready for Tuesday night, obviously when the sectional rolls around. So to us, that's what's more important. It is how do we play and not necessarily the outcome, but how do we play?
Exactly. And, that's always the thing. Once you get that sectional draw, and that's where everybody's attention kind of, lingers to, but you still got to be playing good basketball, as the Wildcats are, winning 4 straight. So coming into tonight, they'll want to keep that going along because, they got a tough sectional draw against Gibson Southern to open on Tuesday night, actually playing the second game Tuesday night, but on that opening night. And then their next opponent, if they win that, is against, the top-ranked team in the sectional, and that's Princeton. So, but like you said, this is basketball we got to play tonight, and the Wildcats against the Stars, and we got the tip underway as Mainers is going to launch a 3 that just rattled in and out. So Mainers starts. Logan Day, Max Butel, Jace Foy, Braden Gieser for the Wildcats. And the Stars are out there with number 10, Patrick Matson. Colton Taylor is number 11. 12 is Jacob Ritter. Tyler Stigall is 23, and Logan Miracle, number 31. So the Stars are out there in their first possession here. Just underway, and good crowd on hand for this Thursday night ball game.
It really is. I mean, there's a nice amount of people here.
I mean, it's not packed like the Damon Bailey days, but nobody's packing them like that hardly anymore.
No.
All right, so a backdoor cut right there, and that's going to be a foul actually on Day there. So first personal foul against the Wildcats. So stepping up to the line right there is Colton Taylor, so he'll get his first opportunity to score as he hits the first free throw. First point of the ball game, 1-0, Bedford North Lawrence Stars. And second foul shot just as good. So the home team scores first, 2 points on the board. Jasper with the basketball here. Gieser drives and gets a right picked off there as Colton Taylor makes the move. And he's going to drive straight to the basket, puts it up and in. So he's got all 4 of Bedford's points so far. And it fires up their student section on the far end over there.
Yeah, we just got to calm down and take care of the basketball. They just picked Gieser's pocket right there.
All right, Mainers getting double teamed. Now he gets control of the ball, but can't get that shot to go. So the Stars
kind of force that one a little bit instead of, just relaxing and let the offense come to you.
Matson gives it up to Miracle. Gets it back. Fouls on the baseline against Butel. 3-point shot. Actually, I think he's just on the line, but that rattles around and does not fall for Stigall, number 23. So Butel's got it. Feeding into the quarter. Day's going to drive, and he actually draws the contact, so he's going to shoot too. So that foul's going to go on Colton Taylor. Just a couple minutes into it, Bedford with a 4-0 lead.
I don't remember these nice scoreboards up here, do you?
Yeah, those are brand new, or at least not since we were here 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember them. Those are really nice. They're kind of like a video board more than the old-fashioned scoreboard.
Yeah.
I kind of like those.
So Day's second opportunity, and he hits them both. So 2 points on the board for the Wildcats. 4-2 is our score. Bedford coached by Kurt Godlewski, who's in his second year. And that goes off the leg of Madsen. So Jasper brings it up quickly.
Oh.
And it gets knocked out of bounds. Jasper
got
will hang
lucky
on.
there.
Yeah. All right, so side out for the Wildcats here. Yeah, Bedford plays in that very tough Seymour sectional with both Jeffersonville and Seymour and New Albany in that. All of them with 15, 16, and 17 wins.
Yeah, and that's kind of their conference too. So
yeah. All right, so Mainers has missed both three-point attempts as well as a baseline jumper, so he's 0 for 3 to start this ball game. Cats looking for their first field goal. Now Bedford with the basketball.
Look for Bedford. May try to take that. They got a big size advantage with number 10. They're trying to guard, or Butel trying to guard number 10.
Well, Colton Taylor's the guy doing it for Bedford. He's got all 6 points. Now with a 4-point lead over Jasper. Day drives, and you either got to call a jump ball or a travel. All right, so actually Bedford will have possession of it, since that's what they called was the jump. All right, so some quick substitutions for Bedford. Number 5, Dax Shorts into the ball game, and also number 22 is Isaiah Sasser. It looks like Bedford was actually trying to get most of their seniors, an all-senior starting 5.
Yeah, that's.
Good job by Giesler to knock that away, but he can't chase it down. And I think Butel's going to pick up the foul here.
Yeah, you can't play defense with your hands or your arms extended. You know, Max got his arm out, and if you impede the progress of the offensive guy, 9 times out of 10, the officials are going to call foul.
Right. Quincy Pickett into the ball game, number 3 also for Bedford. Madsen can't feed it inside, so gives it up top. Cats trying to keep control, at least on the block there, but Butel's guarding Madsen, so there's a size difference.
Yeah, Jasper was an advantage there because Maynard's guy was out, and they weren't going. He's not going to shoot from out there, so Maynard's was helping down low. But if they get it to the other side, like there, they may have some trouble with Butel trying to guard that kid.
All right, so Bedford not getting a very good open look on this possession, so good defense by the Wildcats. They continue to show some patience here. Ball's going to be kicked there by Foy, so Stars will hang on. This possession using some clock here. We're down to 3:39 in the quarter. 6-2 is the score yet. So backcourt inbound goes to Sasser, and he's going to slowly bring it up. And you call that a 3-point shot, does not go for Miracle, and Jasper comes down with the board. Mainers with it and gives it up to Butel. Gets it to the corner. Day's not got a shot there. So the Cats looking for their first field goal of the ball game. All right, so we got a foul. Not sure if that's going to be on the shot. No, he's going to say it's actually side out.
Yeah, they called it on the guy trying to get through the screen, through Giesler's screen.
All right, so that's going to be Patrick Madsen, number 10, picking that one up. So 2 fouls on both teams, 3:08 to go in the quarter. Backcourt inbound goes to Butel. Guarded closely by Dax Short. Day feeds it over to Foy. Foy's got a nice look at it, and he gets the shot to go. So the Cats in their offense come up with a 3-point shot, makes it 6-5.
Foy's been shooting the ball really well here probably the last almost probably half of the season.
Yeah.
So hopefully that can continue.
There's a battle in the lane. Shot goes up, does not go for Matson. Then a put back right there goes in for Isaiah Sasser. Stars now with a 3-point lead. Foy's going to launch another one. This is off the front of the rim, and battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Jasper can't get it. Ernie's going to check in for the first time. So the first substitution for the Wildcats is number 33. He'll come in for Butel. Stars with the 3-point lead over the Wildcats with 2:16 to go here in the first quarter. Ernie now has the assignment on Matson.
Matson must be their leading scorer.
Wow, what an incredible shot there. A little fadeaway Jay on the way, goes in.
Yeah. The reason I say that, that's usually who Butel and Ernie and that group guards on defense.
Right. Well, Mainers can't get that shot to go. He's still looking for his first points.
That's a tough shot because he got ready to shoot it, and there again, he doesn't have his shoulders square to the basket. He's shooting it with his body all contorted, and you know, that's part of the reason why he's struggling a little bit here.
Well, actually, the personal foul is going to go on number 31, Logan Miracle. So Mainers hits his first free throw, first point of the ball game. Gieser's going to sit for a moment here. Minute 33 to go in the quarter. And Mainers misses the second one, so actually it went off the star, so Jasper's going to have the basketball back here.
Yeah, Jack Levin did a good job there. He got in there and was battling around and caused them to knock the ball out of bounds.
Mainers left alone, and he pops a three. So Mainers on that possession there with a free throw and a three-pointer, so it makes it a 1-point game. Bedford still leads 10-9. Sasser up top with it. And there's a drive. Does not go for Madsen. Battle for the rebound comes down to Dax Short. And he's going to drive and get the shot up and in. So 4 different players for Bedford have scored. They lead now 12-9 with 47 seconds to go here in the quarter. Foul down low between Mainers and Sasser. Foy's going to drive. He got away with an extra step there.
Yeah, I think he did.
The free throw.
I was just getting ready to say, I think he traveled there.
All right, down to 13 seconds now. See if the Stars looking to score here. Leading by 3. And Madsen actually had to dribble when he lost his footing there. Battle there, and I think it's going to be a late foul called against the Wildcats with 0.2 seconds on the clock. So it's going to go on Mainers, actually. So that'll put Sasser to the free throw line here.
Sasser's got a little bit of an attitude there. He was chirping a little bit. A while ago, he chirped up to somebody, too. And it's like, just play the game. You know, you're high school basketball players. You're not getting paid millions of dollars to go out there and perform.
Right.
You know.
And he gets the second one to rattle through. All right, no time really for the Cats to do anything, although Mainers hits the rim there. All right, so we'll take a break here. 14-9. Bedford with a 5-point lead after one here on 18 WJTS.
Sell your car the easy way at Ubalor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper. Simply scan this QR code to get a Kelley Blue Book instant cash offer on your vehicle. Whether your car has low miles, high miles, or has a few dings, KBB makes it easy. Just answer a few simple questions and get a cash offer on the spot. Then bring your car to your local KBB buying center, Ubalor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, and we'll handle the rest. Trade your keys for cash today at Ubalor & Sons.
All right, so Jasper's going to have the basketball, looking to cut into this 5-point lead for Bedford after one. So just the start of Q2. Utel back in the ball game. So all 5 starters with the exception of Ernie's in. Mainers with a nice jump hook there. So
he did a better job there. He got squared up to the basket and was able to utilize that jump hook. That's a nice shot at the high school level because it's very hard to block.
Oh, definitely.
Especially when you're 6'5" or whatever, you know, Jalen is.
A screen, then a drive, and kick back out to number 4, Kern, who's in the ball game. Jacob Ritter's a senior. He's on the floor now. Screen set there for Short. Now he's going to drive aggressive and has to kind of give it up and right into the hands, but he can't get the go as for Miracle. And Mainers comes down with the board. Utel quickly over to Giesler, so he's going to drive for an easy bucket.
That was a good job of transition. We haven't seen that much out of Jasper this year. You know, and I think they're capable of doing it, but they just, for some reason this year, they haven't seemed to do it very often.
So we got a 1-point game now as the Wildcats have scored the first 4 points of the quarter. 14-13. 3-point shot on the way does not go for Short. Giesler. Tony a good position, but a good aggressive play there by Dax Short to knock that away. Now Short's going to sit for a moment as Matson comes back in. So you got both Ernie and Butel. So we'll kind of see who picks up the responsibility of Matson. They shared it in that first quarter. Before then, well, I was going to say before then the Wildcats with the possession, but then a steal and a quick easy bucket the other way. So Parker Kern stepped right in front of that pass. Bedford now up by 3. Boy, feeds it into Mainers.
That's a foul.
Gets good position. Oh, can't get it to go though, but he'll shoot. All right, so Mainers getting a little bit better settled in this basketball game. Hit a 3-pointer, hit a shot in this quarter so far. Now going back to the line where he's 1 of 2 so far tonight. Pops that one. 22, Isaiah Sasser's back in for the Stars here. So second time he's 1 for 2 tonight. So Bedford with a 2-point lead. Utel's got that assignment of Matson right now. And Matson finds just a split-second opening there and pops a 3-pointer. So builds that lead back to 5 for the Stars. Giesler one-on-one against Sasser. Kicks back out though to Mainers. Mainers with a 3-point shot is short. Matson's going to attack hard there. Coming down with a rebound is Day though. Jasper down by 5. Wildcats work on the perimeter before Butel drives there. Nice pivot and spin move, gets that up and in. First 2 points for Max makes it a 3-point game, 19-16. 3 minutes into the second quarter. Ritter feeds over to Sasser. Sasser just left alone, so he takes advantage and pops it.
Yep, he got him.
And they got him for a technical foul?
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
That's good because, like I said earlier in the game, he's been doing it the whole game. And finally the official saw it and hit him with a technical. It was a good call.
You know, again, something totally unnecessary, but
exactly. I mean, you hit the shot, turn around, go down and play defense.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need all the extracurricular stuff that he wants to bring to the table. And
well, Jasper can't take advantage with the free throw. We missed the first one. So Jasper just 2 of 5. No, check that. Day did hit 2 free throws earlier, so he hit that one. So Foy's got 4 points. So Jasper will have the basketball, trailing by 5. Mainers fills the defense and feeds back out. Day can't get that shot, but Mainers comes up with the offensive board. Spin move. Shot not there. All right, so Madsen slows things up here. See if he can work a screen there. Back cut not there. Mainers denies Miracle coming across the lane. Now he's got it on the wing. Back short. Gives it up. So patient offense by Bedford on this possession so far. Miracle left alone. And he can't take advantage, though, and Jasper comes up with the board. Foy the other way, weaves his way through. Gives up to Butel. Now Foy gets it right back. Now we got Gieser one-on-one. He's going to attack against Miracle, but then gives it up to Day. Now Mainers on the dip post.
That's a foul. I mean, he's got both hands on him, on his body.
All right, so Mainers cannot get the shot to go. 3-point shot on the way does not go for Bedford. That was Kern shooting that one. And we got a foul over here. So that's going to go against the Stars.
31, I think.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jasper show a little bit more patience with their offense.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, they seem like they're rushing all their shots. Yeah. And it's like, just be patient, you know, let your offense work so you can get a shot from your offense. We're trying to create too much.
Right. Yeah, Mainers, it seems like when he gets down into a certain spot, he feels like he has to shoot. You don't necessarily have to if it's not there.
No. Bedford's in a zone now, I think.
This should be a great opportunity for Foy and Day if they can get to the right spots.
It's either a zone or they're just doing a lot of switching, and that's what happens right there. They lose somebody.
So Jace gets the bucket. He's got 6 now. Handoff doesn't work there as Day comes up with a loose basketball and quickly goes the other way. Cats down by 3. Gieser gets his own putback, and he is fouled. So got an opportunity to tie this basketball game if he hits the free throw.
Geese did a good job there of, you know, being denied the first time, but he stayed right after it and was able to get his own rebound and go back up.
And gets the roll on the free throw. So 5 points for Braden. And we are now tied. Bedford has led most of the way. Inside of 2. Madsen had good position, and I think Butel picks up the foul.
Yeah. And like I said, that's a tough matchup for Butel when he's down on the low post like that.
Right.
He's good at guarding him out on the perimeter, but just the size advantage is what hurts Max there.
So his second foul will bring Ernie back into the ball game. Now we're going to see Coons for the first time. So Maynard's going to sit for a bit. 1:49 on the clock here. Tie ball game at 22. And Cats must have kicked it a moment.
Yeah, Foy got his foot on it a little bit.
So foul situation, 4 whistled on Bedford, just 1 on Jasper. So Cats may see some free throws coming up. And they're actually going to say that went off Bedford. So good job by Day to kind of disrupt things over there. And Jacob Ritter couldn't handle the basketball. It goes off his hand. Bedford's picking up the pressure now. Ernie, good job to get it over to Gieser to break it. Cats with a chance to take the lead. Day stops for a mid-range jumper and pops it. So Logan Day's first bucket tonight. He's got 4 with the 2 free throws, and Jasper with their first lead.
I like that just from the fact that he didn't settle for the 3-point shot. You know, he shot fake, took a couple dribbles, got a little bit closer, and had a nice open shot look.
All right, 105 right now. 3-point shot is short. Good job by Coons to haul that down, and a little frustration by missing the shot was number 5, Dax Shorten, and he commits the foul, so that's going to put Coons to the line. So that's a 15 foul on Bedford. Jack Levin looking to come in. And Coons pops it. So that's a first point scored by one of our bench players so far tonight. And Coons 2 for 2.
Kai's done a really good job this year of accepting the role that he's been handed to him and doing what he's been asked to do when he comes into the game.
Yeah, he just gives you really good minutes, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
All right, now he battles against Sasser. Sasser with the drive, and he gets the shot to go. Of course, that excites him.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful. He's already got 1 T whistled on him. All right, so that foul's going to go on Coons. So 26-24 after the bucket. And can't get the free throw. All right, so the Cats with could be one final possession, depending on how we work things here. We're down to 30 seconds. And now we get settled into our offense, and Ernie will make a move. Feed inside to Giesler. A little too strong on the shot. Stars come the other way quickly, and a shot up and in goes for Kern. So that ties the ball game with 6 seconds. Cats have a chance. They got to get it across here. And ball gets knocked away. Now Bedford's got an opportunity, and a long shot does not go. So Jasper had the lead.
Yeah.
And just a little chaos towards the end there. Bedford had 2 quick looks at it. Wind up tying this basketball game.
Yeah, you know, we went on a nice run there, you know, and middle of the second quarter, but then we just kind of got a little lackadaisical with the ball on offense. I think for the most part our defense has been pretty decent tonight.
Yeah.
With any shot they're getting, they're having to work to get. So I think, from that, the coaches would be happy with the defensive side. On offense, we just got to take care of the ball a little bit better. And shot selection, you alluded to that earlier, and I think that's what we've just got to do a little bit better job of finding shots throughout the offense.
Right. All right, well, let's take a halftime break. 26-26. Cats are tied against the Stars here on 18 WJTS.
Think about the journey, not about how you're getting there. The all-new Michelin LTX MS2, engineered for 2 extra years of tread life. Available at DuBois County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
Big or small, we service all. DuBois County Tire.
All right, we're at halftime here at Bedford North Lawrence High School as the Wildcats and the Stars getting set for the second half. We'll take a quick look at the scoring. Bedford led by Jaden Gilbert, 10 points for him. 6 points for Colton Taylor, 4 points for Patrick Matson, 4 for Parker Kern, and a bucket for Dax Short in the first quarter. For the Wildcats, they are actually led. Let's see here. Let me tally their numbers up here. Mainers has 6, 5 for Braden Giesler, 6 for Jace Foy, 2 for Butel, 4 for Day, and 2 points for Kuntz. All right, so the Stars will have the basketball to start the second half. I think they got the regular starters out there as opposed to their senior starting lineup that they opened the game with. So Sasser almost stolen there by Foy. Cats start their same starting lineup for the second half as they did to open the game, and that three-pointer misses everything. So not a good shot for Logan Miracle. Biggest lead, I believe, was actually Bedford by 6, and then Jasper had a 4-point lead, but Bedford was able to trim down to a tie game right now to end the first half. Day comes off from the baseline and is able to pop that three-pointer from the corner. So he's got 7 now.
Jasper did a good job there. They were patient. They ran through their offense a little bit and ended up getting a shot out of the offense.
All right, so Short's going to bring it up top and try to set up their play. Feed down into the post to Miracle. Miracle was able to get a dribble down, and he actually did. All right, so Bedford come up short on their first 2 possessions. Jasper leading by 3 right now. 6:36 on the clock here in the third quarter, 29-26. That's working the perimeter. No feed down into the post yet, but Day comes off the baseline again. Can't get that one to go. Maynard's got a hand on it, but can't come down with the rebound. It's a Miracle quickly the other way, and a good job by Gieser to kick that almost out of the stadium.
Yeah. That would have been a good field goal from about 30.
Just missed hitting that scoreboard up there. That one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably never thought that would ever even come into play.
Would have been testing the durability of it.
Yeah.
Sasser gives it up. Gieser was right on top of him when we got down that inbounds pass. Feed into the post. Miracle with it. Going against Mainers. Gets to the position. Jump hook does not go, though. Bedford yet to score in the quarter. Jasper's got a 3. 4 out, 1 in for the Cats right now with their offense. Gieser's going to drive, turn around, jump shot, can't get the roll.
That was a tough shot.
So a three-pointer by Day to open up the quarter is all we've seen so far, 3 minutes into the third. 29-26, Jasper with the lead here, and there's a jumper that does go for Madsen this time, so 6 point for him. And Bedford's on the board here in the second half for the first time. 1 point lead for Jasper. Tell can't feed it down into Maynard, so gets it back up top. Foy. Gieser drives, feeds over there to Foy for an open three-pointer, and that's where the Cats have scored both their buckets from that corner. First Day, now Foy. 4 point lead for Jasper, 32-28. Baseline feed. Good recovery, though, by Day to defend that. Jumper will go for Madsen, doesn't go. Battle for the rebound is Miracle, but nope. Butel comes up with it. Mainers stops him. Nothing but net, but it's an air ball.
Again, you know, it looked like that was too quick of a shot.
Good take by Pickett. He's underneath.
Traveled. Nope.
Nope, they're going to call the foul.
He did travel, but he got pushed, we'll say.
All right, so 2 substitutions for the Stars. Kern comes in, number 4. Also, Ritter's into the ball game. Stars will inbound after the foul. Jasper leads by 4. There's a drive. Shot does not go for short. And here comes Butel quickly over to Day, then feed into Gieser. There's a bump, and they actually call it. Whistle was slightly late, but
I was just going to say it was a little late call.
All right, so that personal foul is whistled on Logan Miracle. Sasser has come back into the ball game. Miracle's going to sit. He's got 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Just saw that.
That should open Mainers up some.
Yeah. Well, Day, he hits another 3. So Jasper, all 3 of their buckets have come from that same spot right here in the corner. And Jasper now with their biggest lead at 7, 35-28. 3:05 to go here in the third. Sasser gives it up to Short. He gives it up to Madsen. There's a drive. No shot for Kern. Ritter now. 2:42 on the clock. Kern decides, hey, he'll pop it. So he's actually, between the second and third quarter, he's got 7 points. So 35-31. 4 point lead for Jasper. You can tell, Short all over him. Almost trips up though. You know, it's going to be a hold, I think, on Sasser there because Gieser with a nice bullet pass into Mainers.
Yeah, we need to take advantage of Mainers now because their big guy's out with 4 fouls, and we've got a big mismatch in there now with Sasser trying to guard Mainers.
So Ernie has come in for Butel. 2:08 on the clock, and there's a quick 3-pointer on the inbounds. Does not go, but Cats get the rebound. Day's going to drive. Now Foy gets another opportunity, and he pops from the other corner. So 2 3-pointers for Day, 2 3-pointers for Foy. They are providing the offense to help the Wildcats get back to a 7-point lead. 38-31 with a $1.46. Third quarter action here. Kern feeling it again, but way short this time. Mainers gives it to Day. He drives. Foy with another opening. He's on fire, guys. Jace Foy has hit 3 3-pointers along with Logan Days. And Jasper now with a 10-point lead, and that's enough for Bedford, so they call a timeout. 124 on the clock, 41-31 here on 18 WJTS.
This is Tony Ubelar, Ubelar Toyota in Jasper. Truck lovers know the Toyota Tundra for its legendary strength and reliability. The new Tundras are long on comfort, technology, and safety too. Right now, we've got plenty of new Tundras in stock, with options for every purpose and budget. Loaded with features to help you get things done. We have flexible financing and lease options as well. Find your new Tundra today at Ubelar Toyota in Jasper, where customers send their friends for hardworking trucks since 1929.
All right, so the Stars are going to bring it up the court. They're down by 10, Jason.
Yeah, Jasper's come out here in the second half shooting the ball exceptionally well. You just got to hope that continues, and we've played pretty good defense.
Well, that's going to be a foul on Ernie.
Foy, I think.
Oh, Foy, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Jace has got 2 personal fouls. Both teams with 2 in the quarter, with 1:10 to go. Short. Oh, what a block there by Giesler. Now they feed it into Madsen. Madsen just barrels over his guy, no call, and then he just flips it up there. And actually, I think they're gonna call this on Ernie.
Ernie's going to get a foul called on him, and he was laying on the floor.
Wait a minute.
The guy tripped over him, and they called him for a foul.
Okay. Well, at first I thought he put up 3-5, and I thought they were going to call it a Gieser. Well, they're going to call it 2 shots, too. Wow. All right, so Madsen barrels over his defender, and then trips over him, and he's going to the line to shoot, too, but he misses the free throw. I assume I saw that right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty well a good explanation of it. Run him over, knocked him down, and then fell over him.
Yeah. All right, so Madsen, 1 of 2 from the line. 9-point lead for Jasper. Full court press, and John Gable calls the timeout. All right, so we'll take a break here. 58 seconds to go here in the quarter. 9-point lead for the Cats here on 18 WJTS.
103.3 The Fix is Southern Indiana's go-to radio station for must-have music hits.
I love your music.
From the All-American Rejects to Lizzo, we've got you covered.
Dude, I listen all the time.
Did we mention we also have local news, sports, and Pacers basketball?
Wow.
Your music fix, your sports fix, your fix for it all.
Oh my God, I won!
Tune in to 103.3 and get your fix today.
Today's must-have music all day.
All right, so Jason, that timeout is pretty well to get set up because Bedford's setting up their full court press.
Yeah, and I think Coach Gable was in fear that they were going to call for a 5-second because it was at least a 4 on the count.
Well, they're having a tough time getting it in, and they do call the 5-second.
Well, about two or three trips down the floor a while ago when we were trying to get the ball inbounds, their coach raised heck because he thought it was 5 seconds, and I saw the official tell him it was 4. But what that does as a coach, you put that in their head. Hey,
right.
We're getting close to this 5 seconds. So then if it's close at all, now they're going to blow the whistle and call it 5.
Right.
And I don't know what this is.
Yeah, they actually.
Unless the clock run or something. Yep.
Yeah, because they got the inbound to Ernie, but it was late. But now they put about a second back on.
Yeah.
So 58.5 right now. Bedford with the inbound now. And Madsen open for 3, but misses everything. But they come up with the board. Oh, no, wait. We got a foul. That's on Bedford, actually. Yeah, he ended up calling that personal foul against Quincy Pickett.
I couldn't tell who he was going to call the foul on, but
I thought he pointed to him, but I thought he was pointing to where the inbound was going to be because
I
that's
thought
exactly
he pointed that way so that it was like Jasper's ball, or I mean Bedford's ball. So it had everybody confused.
Cats get it across this time, and that's going to be a reach. So that is their 4th personal foul now. So Short is going to be called for this one. His 2nd personal foul. So both teams have been whistled. Well, no, check that. 3 on the Wildcats, 4 on Bedford. I was looking at the timeouts left over there.
Yeah, that scoreboard's got me confused too because I looked at that too. I thought, no, it's 4-4, but it's 3-4.
Yeah. Oh, wide open, Giesler. So good cut there and a good read by Jace Foy. So our first bucket, not a 3-pointer, was hit by Giesler there. Cats had hit 5 3-pointers in the quarter. 17 points have scored, and they're up now the biggest lead of an 11. 16 seconds. There's a drive and an up and under, doesn't go. But Mainers comes out with the board. We got time. Get up court, guys. Let's go. 6 seconds. What are you doing, Geese? Get 4 seconds. Man. Yeah, not very good court awareness there for the Wildcats to end the quarter.
He's looking right at the scoreboard at that angle, and it's like, but.
All right. Well, they did build an 11-point lead, so we'll take a break here. 43-32 going into the 4th here on 18 WJTS.
Get game day ready with food fit for a fan. Cheer on the Jasper Wildcats or celebrate a victory with a treat from Jasper's Dairy Queen. Grab some sweet treats while watching the Wildcats in action this season. Score on favorites like a decadent blizzard or a signature creation like a chocolate sundae. You can also get Orange Julius at your original West Side Dairy Queen. Dine in or drive through before or after a game for your favorite Dairy Queen treat. Best of luck, Wildcats, from Phyllis and her team at Jasper's Dairy Queen.
All right, so Jasper had the basketball to start this 4th quarter. 5 3-pointers hit by the Wildcats in that 3rd before Giesler hit a bucket. So they scored 17. They scored 17 in the 2nd as well. Held Bedford to just 6 in that quarter to build this 11-point lead. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Jasper will hang on. 43-32.
Like we were talking at the break, you know, you got 11-point lead going into the 4th quarter. If you take care of the basketball and hit your free throws, you should be able to come out with a victory.
Bedford's obviously going to be very aggressive with their defense. Oh, that is definitely a walk here by Foy. All right, so the Cats turn over their first possession. Gives Bedford a chance to cut into it.
That's what you can't have happen. There's no reason to get in a hurry there.
Yeah, Bedford led for a good part of that first quarter. Now
they're going to get Butel for holding. He was coming off the screen trying to cut. He kind of had a hold of him.
So his 3rd personal foul. Kern gets the 4th quarter start for Bedford. Feed into Madsen, but he couldn't control it, but ends up basically alley-oop to himself, more or less.
Yeah.
And they hit the backboard, so yeah, he was able to touch that ball again. That's going to be a quick foul whistle on Pickett.
Both players there look like they wiped out.
So 2 fouls on him, both teams with 1. So Geese will inbound here. Gets it into Butel. Ritter all over him. He's able to zigzag his way across the 10-second line.
Oh, that's a bad place to get it in the corner.
Foy gets it into Mainers. Feels his man, gets great position, easy bucket. That's his best post move of the night.
Yeah, I don't think Bedford can go very long before they bring their big boy back that's got 4 fouls, because that's what we need to take advantage of when he's not in there.
Cats back to an 11-point lead. 3-point shot doesn't go. Gieser comes down with it. And another quick foul. It's the second one on Pickett here in this first minute and 34 seconds. Minute 36 seconds. 6:24 on the clock. Day quickly gets it over to Mainers.
I was going to say, you got to be smart there.
So Mainers has got 2 easy buckets down to start this fourth quarter for the Cats. Now their biggest lead at 13, 47-34.
That's what you got to do when a team presses. If you got to lay up like that, take it. Otherwise, you just calm yourself down and run your offense.
Mainers isn't on top of Ritter, so scouting report must say he's not a great shooter. He fakes there.
I'm just surprised that they don't post up right there, that post. But they got your other guys got to be able to hit that shot like that when you double team.
Madsen with a very aggressive rebound. Gets it over to Pickett, and he pops a 3. So, and a quick timeout. So Bedford makes it a 10-point game, 5:32 to go, 47-37 here on 18 WJTS.
101 Country, WBDC, your morning brain teaser.
Here's Dolly Parton now on Lunch with the Legends on 101 Country.
All right, leading things off on a Good Time Gold Saturday morning. Beezer, good morning.
Good morning, Ty.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Be sure to join me from 3 to 6 for Afternoons with Amanda.
We are 101 Country, WBDC.
So Bedford with a quick timeout after the 3-point shot hit there. What do you think, Jason?
I think Bedford's switching their full court press. They're going from a man-to-man to a 1-2-2 press, which will basically lead to a trap.
The Cats are able to get it across.
And that's what you got to do to beat that, is pass the ball. Don't dribble, pass it.
They try to set up a trap here. Butel is able to get out of it. Day, no shot for him, so Liza gets it back out.
I mean, you don't need that shot, especially when it's contested like that.
Geese. Oh, man. So probably too aggressive on that pass on the baseline, so an unforced error gives it right back to Bedford, down by 10.
Right idea, poor execution.
All right, so we're 3 minutes into the fourth here. He's already hit 1 3-pointer, and he hits another, so Pickett makes it a 7-point game. So, oh my goodness, that could be.
I think Coach Gable saw the same thing we saw, because he had 1 foot over, 1 foot not.
Yeah.
And
now he looks like he's a step back.
Yeah, and if he throws the ball forward, he's okay. But if he throws the ball backwards.
Yeah.
But a few years ago, they changed that from where your feet are is to where the ball is.
Right.
So from here, I couldn't tell where he was at.
All right, so a 7-point lead for the Wildcats here, 4:41 on the clock.
Yeah, we got to do a better job on defense. We've left Pickett open for 2 open jump shots.
Yeah.
And I mean, to his credit, he's hit them, but we just get out there and play good defense, put a hand in his face, and make it a little bit harder for him to shoot the ball. So.
All right, so in the quarter, like you said, Quincy Pickett has hit 2 3-pointers. Madsen's got a bucket for Bedford. Wildcats have 2 inside buckets from Jalen Mainers. And yeah, I mean, Bedford's obviously going to pick up the energy and pick up the pace here. So Jasper's just going to have to handle it better.
Yeah, we need our best ball handling group or team in there right now to be able to handle the press. And I mean, Coach Gable knows that, so I'm sure that's who he's got out there is the team that he thinks is the best at it.
All right, so Butel gets it
Now
across.
Now they're running a 1-3-1 half court trap.
Geisler is able to get that shot up and in. So he kind of got to that spot right there in the lane. Was able to pop it. So a 9-point lead for Jasper. You know, and that's the thing when you're trying to have the ball control situation like that offensively, but you can't give up scoring opportunities like that, can you?
No.
So if it happens in the matter of the offense. All right, so Cats doing a much better job this time defensively. Forces a fadeaway J that does not go. That looked ugly for Madsen.
Yeah.
I know he hit one earlier, but man, this is critical fourth quarter time. Foy can't help himself. Geisler saves it. Now Foy with a drive, and he misses again. Thought he was fouled.
Yeah, but get back on defense.
Right.
You know, don't sit there and complain. Get back down there and play defense. Whether you were fouled or not, it doesn't do any good to bellyache like that. You need to get down there to where you can stop them.
Yeah, again, I think as far as the Wildcat offense right now, it's now down to a 7-point game, but I know Day and Foy love their three-point shots, and they did a fantastic job hitting them there in the third quarter. But I think right now it's just
you don't need them.
Bunny or ball control is what we need right now in our offense.
Yep, you're 100% right.
So we've actually hit 3 bunnies with Geisler, Mainers, and Mainers with a couple of them in the paint. So a little over 3 minutes to go, 3:10 on the clock right now. Mainers holds it up high, and they actually get to it. Luckily saves it. Now Foy with a jump pass. Yeah, Jasper not handling things very well right now. And look at that, good hands to get that ball up and in for Madsen. That's a tough pass that he handled there, and now Jasper's going to have to call a timeout and get things under control. So a 13-point lead is now down to 5. So we'll take a break, 2:52 on the clock. 49-44 here on 18 WJTS.
Local people watching local people. 18 WJTS TV has been your reliable source for local news, weather, sports, and events for 30 years. Since 1993, WJTS has been serving DuBois County and all surrounding counties with free televised programming, daily newscasts, local sports games, WJTS Inform, and more. We are 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.
All right, so the Cats need better control after this timeout. A 13-point lead has been trimmed to 5 with 2:52 to go. And all those buckets by Patrick Madsen, number 10. And the Cats just get right into the trap, and they thought the ball went off of Day. Official saw it the other way.
I couldn't see it from here.
Yeah.
That's too far away. I got too old eyes.
So inbound for the Wildcats. Geisler, and there is going to be a reach foul called on Parker Kern.
It's 3 on Bedford. I got that finally figured out on the scoreboard.
Yeah, word at that.
Game's about over, and I finally got it figured out.
We understand the timeouts. Jasper 3 timeouts, Bedford with 2. All right, so again, getting into trouble over there. We have had so much difficulty right in that spot. Now Bedford comes up with it.
Oh, he traveled.
Totally traveled, no call. And they're going to end up calling a foul on the Wildcats, which actually is a good foul because that was an easy bucket going the other way. All right, so one official almost got hit by that ball when the Bedford player threw it towards him.
I don't know who they called that foul on. Day.
Yeah, so Day picks up the foul. But again, we were just given the opportunity by getting trapped over, which is basically a corner in the half court.
Yeah, and that's two defenders, the half-court line and the out-of-bounds line.
Yeah. All right, so actually probably not the best shot for Madsen. I know he's been hot in this quarter, but then he commits a foul.
Yeah, he's definitely their go-to guy that he's got to score for him.
So Bedford hit 2 quick three-pointers by Quincy Pickett to start the quarter. And their aggressive defense has been troubling for Jasper in the ball control, which has not been very good control of the ball. So this time they do give it up quickly. Now Gieser has it, feeds. Day recovers and puts it up and in.
We got lucky there.
Yeah. So a bucket really needed for the Wildcats. Now long three-pointer, and it is drained by Ritter. So his first bucket of the night is a three-pointer and makes it a 4-point game.
Timeout.
All right, so we'll take another break. 1:52. Jasper's lead is cut to 4 here on 18 WJTS.
Sell your car the easy way at Ubalor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper. Simply scan this QR code to get a Kelley Blue Book instant cash offer on your vehicle. Whether your car has low miles, high miles, or has a few dings, KBB makes it easy. Just answer a few simple questions and get a cash offer on the spot. Then bring your car to your local KBB buying center, Ubalor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, and we'll handle the rest. Trade your keys for cash today at Ubalor & Sons.
Well, Jasper still got the lead here, 4-point lead, but it has been just chipped away by the Bedford Stars. Yeah,
it's been a battle to maintain this lead. That's what you that's what you do. Pass, get rid of the ball.
Gieser,
get it out. Pass, don't dribble, pass.
Picks up his dribble. Now they've called a foul.
And see, we take one dribble, go nowhere with it, and then now all of a sudden they trap us and we're in trouble. I mean, we've got nothing to do or nowhere to go.
Totally wasted dribbles there too.
I mean, if you're going to dribble out of a trap or through the trap. Don't take one and then pick it up.
All right, so bonus time now for the Wildcats. And Gieser hits the free throw, so this is going to be key. We get into foul situations here. 5-point lead for the Cats with 1:30 to go. Jasper's going to have to hit them.
Yes.
So it's a 2-possession game. And Gieser comes up with his rebound, but then immediately goes to score. And probably could have pulled it back out there, but he actually gets bailed out with a foul. So Madsen picks up his 3rd personal foul. So we got to hit these free throws.
We were lucky to get that rebound that time.
Yeah. All right, so Gieser hits that one. So he is now 2 of 4 on the night. And that went in and out. Jasper almost got the board there with Mainers. Here come the Stars quickly. Madsen, step back 3. Does not go. Gieser comes down with the rebound. And they reach and foul. So Short will pick up this one.
But again, pass the ball. You know, don't look to get fouled. Pass the ball.
Yeah.
You know, now the clock's running. You know, and then you're forcing them into a scramble foul.
All right, so Gieser's had 2 opportunities already, 1 for 2 on both trips, and he gets this one. So he hit the first one on both of the others. So he's 3 of 5 here in the quarter. 7-point lead for the Cats. And he gets them both. 2 big free throws. 8-point lead for Jasper with 1:09 to go. Aaron passed there, and Gieser almost came up with a steal. Ritter gives it up. 3-point long one does not go for Short, and we got a foul, and I think this is going to go actually against Jasper. So a foul on the rebound there.
Somebody pushed. I couldn't tell who it was.
Butel, actually his 4th personal foul. We're inside of a minute. 8-point lead for Jasper. Ball gets kicked on the inbound. It takes just a fraction of a second off there, so we're at 56 seconds. Matson was able to hit that 3-point shot. So now we got a 5-point game. Plenty of time left. Jasper's able to get it across here. And a steal.
See, that's what I
he's looking for the foul, but didn't get the call. Quick pass into Matson. And they're going to call Jasper, I think, for the foul.
On the floor, though, so I couldn't tell if somebody grabbed him or what happened, but I know the ball comes squirting out funny, but at least it's on the floor. They have to take the ball out of bounds. They're not shooting free throws yet, but that's our 4th.
Right. So Day picks up the personal. Still a 2-possession game. So backcourt pass there goes into Day. He's left for an easy bucket. So Jasper gets a big break there. 28 seconds, 3-pointer doesn't go. Butel comes down. Now he's attacked and fouled. So Matson made it interesting there by hitting that 3-pointer, but then Cats come up with an easy bucket the other way. 7-point lead right now, 22.9 to go. 57-50 as Butel sets at the line. So the 4th foul on Matson. Butel can't get it to go there. Cats are just 4 of 7 from the foul line here in this 4th quarter. That's what Mainers is going to sit as Ernie comes in.
Put the small lineup in here, I think, just kind of for quickness and ball handlers more than anything.
And to cover the perimeter as well.
Yeah.
All right, so Butel, 8-point lead. Now we're looking at a 3-possession game.
I think they started the clock before they touched the ball.
Oh. All right, so they put 22.8. But if that's the case, the inbound should be here at the baseline.
The inbound should be down here.
And Coach Gable actually, I think, corrected him. So, yeah, that's definitely got to be the case.
Yeah. They got that right. I mean, it was right. I mean, the clock shouldn't have started, but
you don't get side out.
Right, no. You don't advance the ball. It's not like the NBA where you call timeout and you get it full court.
All right, it's a good job actually by Day to disrupt that 3-point shot. I think he might have got a piece of it. They were setting up for Ritter to get that shot. All right, so 14.4, 58-50. Quick shot from the corner doesn't go for Matson. Battle for the rebound. Ritter's got it. Down to 8 seconds. 3-pointer from the corner. And we got a foul. And I think that's going to actually be called on Pickett. I mean.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, so that's going to seal it. 5.1 to go, 8-point lead, and 4 going to the line.
Yep.
So Bedford made it interesting there for a while. But
yeah, they did with our help, but they hit the shots too. So I mean, you can't take the credit away from them, but we definitely helped them. This is a nice win. Anytime you can go on the road, whether it's the last game of the year or not, anytime you go on the road and up to Bedford anyways and can come out of here with a win, that's nice. Especially now with the sectional right around the corner. It should give these guys a little bit of confidence, knowing that, we're playing pretty good basketball right now.
Right.
But it's got to continue Tuesday night, so.
Yeah, so this will be the 5th straight win for the Jasper Wildcats as Day is just adding to the margin right now, 59-50. But, yeah, Bedford actually pulled their seniors, so they give them their final curtain call. So an easy drive, easy bucket, and that's the ball game. So yeah, Jasper comes in here on senior night, and again, that's, you know, a tough environment, you know, decent crowd in here, and obviously they're excited for the senior class and to celebrate them. But to come on the road and get a win like this for your 5th straight win, that is a big win, Jason.
Oh, there's no doubt. You know, it's you know, we kept talking about we got to turn the corner all year, and you know, obviously we've done that here in the last few games. You know, and you look at our record's kind of deceiving because we had some games that we let get away, you know, that we could have won, that we didn't. So I think, you know, but here's the thing, you know, and we talk about it all the time. Now it's sectional.
Right.
Now you throw out the records. Everybody's 0-0. You know, nobody has a win, nobody has a loss. You know, and you obviously want to go undefeated the rest of the year, but I think we've done a very good job of turning that corner, and we talked about taking steps forward, and we've done that. We've had some slides where I don't say we went backwards, but we didn't gain. But for the most part, you know, these last few games, and we've beat some pretty good teams, you know, in those games that we've won five in a row. So, you know, moving forward, I think, you know, it's always nice to finish the season on a winning note.
Yeah.
To win your last 5 is even better. So, you know, it's a short turnaround. I mean, it's Thursday night. You got Friday, Saturday, and Monday to practice, you know, and then you got to come back out on Tuesday. But, you know, a lot of teams have to do that. So it has to be a confidence booster, you know, and what these kids got to take away from this 5-game win streak. What did we do in those 5 games to win? Mm-hmm. Whatever that is, we got to make sure we continue that moving forward. You know, you can't have any relapses now because it's obviously win or go home. So continue to build on those things that we've done positively, and the things that we've done negatively, we have to figure those out and try to right that ship.
Well, I think one of the main things as far as what the Wildcats have been able to do during this 5-game stretch is we've been able to close the 4th quarter.
That's correct.
You know, with free throws, with good ball control and all that. You know, we had some troubles here, but obviously you're taking on a very aggressive Bedford team that wants to win their senior night, and once they kind of drew blood and got it down to about a 5-point game and all that, they thought they were back into it.
Yeah.
But for the Wildcats to just kind of hit their free throws, get a bucket here and there, and just overcome some of the adversity they faced and still come up with a big win.
And the thing that helped on some of these games, we haven't had what I would consider great 4th quarters, mm-hmm. but we've had good, really good 3rd quarters, and we've built substantial leads going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
And then it takes a little pressure off of you because
Sure.
you have, you know, what do we have, a 11-point lead, you know, going into the 4th quarter, so
Right.
that's nice. But if it's a 2 or 3 point game going into the 4th quarter, it's a little different story then.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, and the other thing too, when you talk about this this stretch and this winning streak, 4 of those 5 wins have been on the road.
Yeah.
And so, you know, anytime you're on the road, it's number one, the travel. You know, some have been on like a Tuesday night and 2 of them on Thursday nights. You know, so it's not like your typical Friday, Saturday ball games and all that. You're going on the road. You're against tough environments, you know, Mater Dei, Castle, at Vincennes, and right here at Bedford.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're battle tested when it comes to that.
There's no doubt. I mean, that can pay dividends, you know, come sectional time because obviously you're on the road there.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's on the road except for
Southridge,
you know, at their home gym. But that's a great point that, you know, that should be a confidence builder and a booster that, hey, we can win on the road.
Right.
We didn't win 5 games in a row, and 4 of them were at home. We went on the road under hostile environments, tough places to play, and we were able to pull out the victories on those. And that, again, Coach Gable, I'm sure, will take all the positives and try to build off of those.
Right.
Now, granted, there's some mistakes that we have to get better at in the fourth quarter, because if we didn't have that big lead, some of those mistakes we made in the fourth quarter could have been very harmful.
Sure.
But, I think the coaches are going to be pleased with it, and they'll have us ready to go to come Tuesday night.
The other thing, too, it kind of allows you from a mindset to erase what happened in those first 17 games, because, even prior to this winning streak right here, we had lost 3 straight, tough ones, especially that overtime game against Bar Reeve. And, so this team could have gone a different direction, because right there at that particular point, you're 4-13, with, again, 4 road games coming up out of your final 5. But for this team to really turn things around, now you wipe away that, and you keep thinking, hey, right now we're a 5-0 team.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of divide the season into sections or series, of certain games, and I would much rather win 5 in a row at the end of the season than I would at the beginning, and then go 1-4 at the end.
Right.
Because we talk all year long about how you want to be playing your best basketball this time of the year.
Yeah.
And I feel like we are. We're playing as well as we've played all year in these 5 games. So.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, is that when you look at it sectional, I mean, obviously we played Gibson Southern earlier this year and just really got it handed to us on the road there.
Right.
Losing by 20+, but completely different basketball team, obviously. And both teams really are.
Yeah.
But, I know Gibson's going to be looking at Jasper with different set of eyes.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, I'm sure Coach Aurora at Gibson will make sure that he lets them know that, hey, we won by 20, but you've got to throw that out.
Oh, yeah.
And all coaches are going to do that, because they know come sectional time, it's a total different atmosphere, different game, and everything.
Right.
So.
All right, so the coaches are working their way up here, and we'll get a chance to discuss the ball game with Andy Noblet. So hand that right over to him. And
this is weird.
Yeah, so Andy is standing behind me, and you already tower over me. Oh, thank you very much. Now he's going to sit down and be a little bit closer to my level. But, we're kind of tucked over in the corner over here, and we've got like 6 people squeezed in a spot that's comfortable for about 4. So, Andy, great ball game. A battle. I'll tell you what, it was just one of those. It's senior night, their senior night, and for us to come on the road and get another road win is just huge.
Yeah, I think their guys were pretty emotional in that first 4 minutes or so, and I don't think our guys expected quite the effort that those guys gave that were getting a chance to play on senior night. And I thought, falling behind early put you a little bit, maybe in a tough spot. But as their players came back and our guys started to lock down a little bit better defensively, I thought the run that we went on, just a little confidence booster in the second quarter, helped us just kind of get an idea of what we could do, and then I thought we had a great third quarter too.
Well, the thing is, Jason and I were talking about this a little bit ago. This team is really battle-tested, especially in this 5-game stretch that we had. All games on the road, or 4 out of the 5 games on the road, with the exception of the Pike Central game. Pike Central probably the easiest win for us during that stretch, but we've had to really close out games in the fourth quarter, and we had to do it again tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's something that we didn't do there for a long time because we weren't winning, but it is a nice feeling to know that our guys have been through those kind of things and that they are going to find ways to get easier buckets late in the game. And I thought we did that pretty well, not taking any contested threes, whereas maybe earlier in the season we would have taken a couple of those shots and then, oftentimes you don't make them, especially when they're forced, and that can put you behind. And instead, we built the lead, got it up to, I think, the 13 at least at one point, and then able to keep it around 10. And at that point, I thought they got desperate and started to foul, and not all the fouls were going to be called. I mean, as many fouls as they were committed, can't call them all. So, we were able to battle through that, and then, we found some good buckets around the rim.
Well, the other thing, too, because you were talking about, hitting some threes and all that. In that third quarter where the Wildcats hit 5 3-pointers, Jace Foy and Logan Day, many of them in the same spot right over here in this corner, but it came within our offense, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of inside out, but also a little bit of penetration to the middle and then finding open shooters. And, it's one thing that we've learned to do is to be able to hit the guys in stride instead of maybe hitting them in the ankles that we were doing early, or forcing those threes, whereas the ability to get to the paint, be able to score around the rim, puts pressure on the other team, and they do have to leave shooters, and when they do that, it sure makes those threes a lot easier.
Right. Well, we're a different team right now. We're 5-0 is the way we're looking at it, after the start to the season and all that. But let's talk about the next level. We're going to the sectional. We're playing Gibson Southern, the team we lost by 20-plus early in the season. But, again, both teams are different teams now.
Yeah, absolutely. And just the fact that, that we're on a neutral floor, our guys felt a little excitement. We've already practiced at Southridge on Monday.
Oh, good.
So the fact that we did that, you could feel just a difference. There are a couple funny moments. We had a couple of guys that didn't know how to get to the floor from the locker rooms at Southridge, and that would never have happened 20, 30 years ago. But we had a couple guys that went back up the steps that we came in on thinking they could find the floor by going up, and they didn't know where the runway was to make it down those tunnels. And a lot of us that grew up watching games like that and being around the program wouldn't have made that mistake. So that was it was kind of fun to see those guys come all the way from the top. Like, where did you guys go? Like, we didn't know how to get to the floor. So, everything can be a little bit new over there. But from a basketball standpoint, I think we match up better with our current personnel, maybe with our injured guys that were gone first time we played Gibson. And so, they've got some guys that can score from the perimeter, and they also have a really, really good player in Brody Lamb. And we're going to have to do a good job, kind of like we did tonight against Bedford. They have one of the better players in Southern Indiana playing for them, and Gibson Southern does too. So we're going to have to game plan a little bit more maybe than you do in a regular season game. So we'll start that tomorrow.
Well, the special thing is that Jasper's playing the Southridge sectional again, right?
Yeah, it's just a neat place to go, and the bus ride over is so much quicker too. I mean, you cross the train track and you're there, and so I think that'll help the fan base as well, and a great experience for our kids. And I think we've gone through enough of the regular season to be able to feel pretty confident about our ability to focus and concentrate early in that game, and maybe we didn't have that experience earlier in the year. And so I think we'll be more likely to be able to take Gibson Southern on head-to-head. And, that's why you play the season, is to get those experiences, especially with kids that haven't ever been a Jasper basketball player or maybe haven't been in that situation. So it's nice to see our guys come together here at the end of the year, and they definitely have the ability now to be able to compete with everybody over there.
Right. I think there's no question. Again, we're a totally different team than when we were to start the season, but that's exactly what you want at this point, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely, especially with guys that need that experience and realize and be able to understand how difficult this game is to play against the better teams that are out there. And so I think we've done that both at practice and against the teams that we put on our schedule. And I think if you would look around the state, nobody schedules like we do in Southern Indiana.
Right.
We've chosen to be in the SIAC, and we've found good teams to play each and every night or each and every weekend, and that's helped us improve.
All right, well, hey, it's getting late. Let's get you home. We got a long ride home, but it's a much more fun ride when you're driving home. And
that's right. The chemistry kids are waiting for me tomorrow, so I need to make sure that we've got something for them to do. So I appreciate getting off here early.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. Thanks, Andy. Good luck in the sectional. We're looking forward to it.
All right. Take care. And, I hope with Coach Stamm that you can keep him under control when things get a little wild at Southridge.
Oh, yeah. Well, we won't be on the air, so we can use a little bit more foul language, I think.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Sounds great. Bye.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. All right, so Jason, put that back on as we wrap things up for the season. But just talk about this year, Jason.
Well, I mean, it was kind of a tale of 2 years or two seasons, basically. Two teams. I think Coach Knobel had alluded to it. We're healthy now. We went through some stretches there where Caden Ernie was hurt. Then Caden Giesler was hurt.
Right.
And these last few we've had everybody back, and that's a key part of creating chemistry for a team. And I think we're to that point now where we're as healthy as what we can be.
Right.
And you that's what you want when it comes sectional time like this. So.
Yeah. Well, again, the exciting thing is playing in that Southridge sectional again.
Oh,
right?
that's awesome. Wait. I mean, obviously it's not like it used to be.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be a great experience, for these kids to get to go back over there and not have to go to Evansville North and play down there. And, that part of it is going to be just fun, you know. Hopefully, the people that watch this, obviously we can't carry or won't be carrying the sectional games. So, hopefully the people that have watched this will have the opportunity to get out and go to the sectional and watch it. It's not like it used to be where you couldn't get a ticket.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I mean, you'll be able to buy tickets, but, hopefully Jasper will travel well with crowd support, which we always do. I mean, you look at how many people we had up here on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have a nice crowd over there to let these boys experience a little bit of what the Southridge sectional used to be.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, obviously I wish we were able to do this. Obviously we're not. But like you said, I mean, we can go and we can be fans and watch and it's different, because you don't have to sit here and be partial or you have to be fair and even.
Sure.
When you're a fan, you're for one team and that's it. You
right.
know, and that's the way it'll be at the sectional. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I haven't been able to attend a sectional with my son playing baseball down at USI, so they were always gone, so I've missed the last few sectionals and I listened to it out in the state of Washington one year. I listened on WITZ's app, just to get a listen to the sectional.
Right.
So from that standpoint, I'm looking forward to it personally because I've missed out on some here lately, and I look forward to that.
All right, well, it all starts Tuesday night. So, again, Washington against Vincennes Lincoln to open things up. That's a battle between two rivals, obviously, there. And then Jasper, Gibson Southern. The Washington Lincoln team, our winner, will take on Southridge Friday night to open up Friday night's games. And then Princeton waits the winner of Jasper, Gibson Southern. So, it's a sectional that, hey, we just got to take it one step at a time, and it would be fantastic if somehow, some way we can get that championship game against the Raiders and just, really get that place rocking.
Then it would. It'd be a lot of fun then. So.
No doubt. All right, so we'll just call it a season when it comes to the Wildcat coverage here on 18 WJTS. And, again, thanking everybody that's involved. Jason, of course, who's covered pretty well every game. Did you miss any this year?
I missed one.
Just one, all right. And, of course, Kerry doing an outstanding job all season. Jeremy, of course, never misses anything with the camera coverage. So
he does outstanding.
Yep, and, of course, Kirk Uxell, sports information director or whatever you want to call him. He's the guy that gets everything set up for us, too, and everybody at the station as well. So we really appreciate everybody at WJTS and, of course, all of our sponsors throughout the season, and that we can't do this without our sponsorship and their support of Jasper basketball. So Jasper wins it tonight with a final score of 60-52 and finish their season with a 9-13 record. But more importantly, we're going to call it 5-0 right now. This 5-game winning streak.
That's right.
All right, so my name is Craig Schneider. This is Wildcat Basketball here on 18 WJTS. Good night.